line versus young line, and needless to say, old line won again. Darius, talk to me. What happened?
I don't know. I'm still sitting here today. As they still trying to figure it out. It was a game that we all thought was going to be for the ages.
Yeah, but it was for the age.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing but game for the age. I fell asleep myself in around the third quarter.
Oh no!
I was completely shocked. I did not expect Kansas City not to score a touchdown.
No, nobody saw that coming.
I don't think Patrick Mahomes has ever lost by that much ever in his career.
I don't think so.
It was a game that we not expecting. I mean, a lot of people say don't bet against Brady, but I think I finally learned my lesson 8 years later.
Better late than never.
Yeah, 8 years later. I mean, 10 Super Bowls, 7 out of 10.
I mean, come on, man.
I gave him his flowers when he beat Atlanta, but now it's off to me. What you think about old Tom?
I thought it was going to be a closer game. But once Tampa Bay defense, once they started locking in, Kansas City they weren't able to answer.
Man, they were chasing Patrick Mahomes like he stole something.
And he rushed 500 yards scrambling.
Just scrambling.
That's crazy.
Hey,
it's
look, crazy. Tampa Bay came prepared. I mean, we can talk about Tom Brady all day long, and you got to give him credit. This dude left New England, goes to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay ain't been to the playoffs, since gas was 52 cents a gallon. He get down there after 1 year, and he not only take them to the Super Bowl, but win it. But you got to talk about that defense. Because Jason Pierre-Paul and them wasn't playing.
Jason Pierre-Paul, Derek White, those linebackers, you name it, every part of their defense, from the secondary to the front seven. Yeah. I mean, they can arguably be the best front seven in football. With Ndamukong Suh and Jason Pierre-Paul, Shaq Barrett, that's the Devin White. I mean, those guys played. I mean, they had Patrick Mahomes running all day. Patrick Mahomes we've never seen before.
Yeah.
Jackie, Tom Brady got more rings than most teams got championships.
He's just a winner. He just proved that he's just one of the best of all time. And Kansas City, they had so many problems internally. One of their coaching staff, he wasn't able to be there because of the incident that he had. But the Bucs were the better team in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I tell you what, it may not have been the most exciting Super Bowl, but it was definitely historic in terms of, what Brady was able to do with Tampa Bay, and a lot of people saying, well, Mahomes is young, he'll be back. Hey, look, they said the same thing about a very young Dan Marino. They said the same thing about a young Aaron Rodgers. It ain't. They said the same thing about a young Brett Favre. It's not that easy to get to no Super Bowl, let alone win it. So I'm just saying, before you start, talking about, look, let's just face it. Brady the greatest of all time. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. So, what can you say? What can you say?
Congratulations to the Buccaneers.
Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, speaking of quarterbacks, we got to talk about our Chicago Bears.
Trash.
Okay, we don't got no quarterback. I've been hearing Carson Wentz's name. I've been hearing Jimmy Garoppolo, Darius. What's going on? It's starting to get embarrassing.
Well, right now, last week it was a lot of reports that we were going after Carson Wentz,
which I wasn't feeling.
I mean, I don't like it.
I don't know how much we want to do that, or how much we want to look into going after Carson Wentz with his prior injuries. We don't know how much damaged goods he really is.
Yeah.
As well as giving up a first-round pick. I don't think we should do it.
Yeah,
we need all the first-round picks we can get.
No.
And giving up the 20, if we the 20 is part of the deal, I don't think we should give it up.
No. Jackie, what you think?
I think it seemed like we keep going after these quarterbacks that have had prior injuries and these older quarterbacks instead of going for somebody that's a little more younger, almost like we don't want to spend any money.
Right.
But some money got to be spent in order to win.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. Look, we know that Payson Nagy is on the clock. They basically unofficially was given one more year to right this ship. So they're going to try to do something big and bold. That don't mean it's going to be right. but they're gonna try to do something big and bold because their jobs are on the line.
Yeah.
Sure.
Me personally, I don't see Carson Wentz as the answer to your problems, but you know, I don't know. You know, this is your second. You got a second shot to get Deshaun Watson. Supposedly, if Houston talking about trading, I tell you what, it ain't too much I wouldn't give up to get Deshaun Watson. We should have drafted him the first time, but that's a whole nother story. So we gonna continue following as the Bears turn, you know, throughout this offseason and see what they do. But whatever it is, it's gonna be interesting, I'm sure. And I don't mean it's gonna be good, but it's gonna be interesting. All right, back to the Super Bowl real quick. There were some groundbreaking things that took place during the Super Bowl. First thing, we had, for the first time, female coaches on the sidelines, and we had a female referee. Jackie, talk to me.
I love it. I think it's amazing.
Me too.
You see so often in basketball, more coaches like Becky Hammond and even referees, but for the first time in football, like for it to be on the biggest stage, I think it was a great thing.
Absolutely. I loved it. It's all about inclusion, giving folks a chance. Darius, what you think?
Same, like you said, Daryl, giving these women a chance, also giving young females out there a chance to be able to see themselves in those positions.
Absolutely.
So hopefully this goes towards more in the future. I think it's a great thing.
Absolutely. I mean, when you look at it now, you have little girls growing up now that can see female coaches, female referees. They can see African American Vice President of the United States, a woman. I mean, this is just a great time in America. There's been a lot of changes since we last, president. Unfortunately, looks like we might move on that. We'll see what's happening.
Amazing stat, amazing man.
Can you imagine that?
Amazing man. Hank Aaron was one of the reasons I actually started watching baseball.
Absolutely.
You'll never forget that him hitting that home run and running around the bases and that man coming out into the field and congratulating.
Running behind him, yeah.
You'll never forget that.
Absolutely.
As far as him, Atlanta Braves, him and Atlanta Braves, the reason I started playing baseball.
All right, Jackie.
Yeah, for him to not only be a great baseball player, but during the time in which he did it, where it was like so many racial injustices, and he was still able to go out there and just be the great person that he was, it just says a lot about who he was as a person, and him even great, like his talent was just so much more. So he was a great person on and off the field, and rest in peace.
That's what's up. And since I'm older than food stamps, I'm proud enough to say that I actually got to see Hank Aaron play not once, but twice. I saw him at Wrigley Field back actually in '74, the year he broke Babe Ruth's record. It was afterwards. And then I saw him again a year later at Comiskey Park, when at that point he was traded to the Milwaukee Brewers. And he finished his last 2 years of his career with the Milwaukee Brewers. So I saw him play against the White Sox as well. So it was just a privilege to be able to say that I saw this man play. I remember sitting with my father, watching him when he broke Babe Ruth's record. And all we can say is rest in peace, Hank Aaron. The question I have regarding baseball is, what can we do? I'm gonna throw this to you first, Jackie. What do you think we can do, or what Major League Baseball can do to increase the presence of African Americans in baseball, particularly, as far as kids coming up? Since Hank Aaron retired, the percentage has increased from 18% down to 8%. What do you think we can do to get more African American participation in not only Major League Baseball, but in Little League and going, college, going up the ladder?
I think one of the main reasons why the decrease happened was because when you look at sports like basketball, all you need is a ball and a rim. But when it comes to baseball, you need so much more equipment. So I think some of these prominent baseball figures who are black need to come to the communities, maybe do some clinics, show the kids how to play. Maybe that'll get them more interested in learning more about the sport.
Makes sense, Darius.
Same. If they start programs as far as initiative programs to where they're playing free baseball, or baseball is provided for kids within these neighborhoods that can't provide them. Maybe an initiative to start maybe an after-school program that involves baseball. I believe Major League Baseball has a lot of outlets that they can look into. It's just them finding them.
Okay, yeah. I like both of y'all points. In some ways, and it's kind of tongue-in-cheek, but you know, a little seriousness to it. I partially blame Michael Jordan, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I don't mean I blame Michael Jordan personally. What I mean is, back in the early mid-90s, of course, when the Bulls was winning, Michael Jordan was, you know, everybody wanted to be like Mike. And it just seemed to me like black kids in particular, you know, that was their time to say, okay, bump everything else. I'm going to be like Mike. I'm going to play basketball. And I just feel that contributed to the downturn in terms of our participation in baseball. I thought Jackie Robinson team, you know, from a few years ago, I thought that would kind of infuse things and pick it back up. And it looked like it might have for a minute, but it's kind of back down again. So all we can do is hope to these major league teams take heed and come to the communities and hold clinics and camps and whatnot to, you know, get that participation back up. All right. I think we got from our crack production staff, we got some highlights that we're going to show y'all out there, Kroc Nation. We have a former professional basketball player in our midst that we're about to bring on, and proud to say he's a good friend of ours. He works here at the Kroc Center. He played professional basketball overseas. So we're going to bring Mr. Anthony Newell on to join us here on Kroc Sports Talk. And he's going to talk a little bit about his experiences playing overseas and whatnot. And just tell everybody about, you know, his track and how he got to where he wound up getting. So, Brother Anthony, if you can come on board, please. All right, all right. How you doing, my brother?
What's going on, brother?
All right, all right. This is Anthony Newell. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself. Tell Kroc Nation a little bit about your background, brother.
Are they playing it?
How we look?
Aéreo o como usted quiera. Lo cierto es que Carlos Sepúlveda y Anthony Newell se entienden a la perfección.
2 segundos, señores, va a terminar. Ahí está Newell. Triplazo espectacular del norteamericano. Increíble, por lo menos 20-21 metros. Newell, un
Carta de presentación por Abancut. Puerta trasera y volcada espectacular sobre Darryl Jones de los Leones. Se trata de Anthony Newell en la mejor jugada de la semana en la Liga Movistar.
And I want y'all to get to know him, so give it up for my brother Anthony Newell. Why don't you talk to the Kroc Nation out there, tell them a little bit about yourself, Anthony.
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me.
No problem.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm a Chicago kid, man. I grew up in Chicago, really right down the street from the Kroc Center.
Okay.
Played basketball at Simeon High School, man. And
Wolverine in the house.
Yeah, great pedigree, man, and learned a lot from some great coaches.
Yes, you did.
Was blessed to play, Division I basketball and to go play overseas after that. So I mean, it was, basketball has been a very instrumental part of my life. It showed me the world.
Okay.
And I can never be, thankful enough for that, man. Just to see the world, open my eyes to some things that I thought I would never be able to, see.
And where did you play?
So I played in Italy, I played in France, and I played in South America.
Okay.
Yep.
What was the experience like? Culturally, I mean, basketball is basketball, but still, you're in a whole different culture, a whole different world. How was it playing?
It was a shock, man. I remember the first time I got off the plane and was on my way to to the city that I was playing in, and just thinking to myself like, man, I'm really far away from home.
Yeah.
Man. Like I can't drive or catch a bus back to the house. Like I'm here. Yeah. So it was that, but I also went with the mindset of really embracing where I was at, man, and eating all the food, which is the part I missed the most out of all of it.
I can imagine.
It was just real good, man. So yeah, I'm thankful. And then so as far as professional the basketball aspect of it, I mean, it's very physical. Like they're really physical, man. Like, you know, in NBA they kind of put some rules in the game to kind of make it less physical, you know.
But over there,
man, yeah, over there, you know, it gets physical, and but I'm from Chicago, man.
So you used to, right. Oh yeah. You wouldn't have a problem with that.
No, yeah, I was all good. I was all good.
Darius, you got any questions?
Your time here at the Kroc Center, what do you want to change as far as the Kroc Center? What would you like to add to the Kroc Center where you've been here?
Man, I just want to bring my experience, man. Like I said, I feel like basketball changes lives, like any sport does. If you take it serious enough and you work hard enough and get good at it, you can use that game to see the world, man. So that's what I want to try to help some of these kids experience. I want to help them use this game of basketball or whatever other talent they have to see the world, man. So.
Beautiful. Well, I got a question for both of y'all, and then we have a question from the audience we're going to get to in a second. Our girl Candace Parker coming home, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What if the Chicago Sky ever needed an infusion? Yeah. They finally got it. Because Candace, I look at Candace, she's going to be like the female Tom Brady to me. Some people talk about, she's a little old. I don't care. Yeah. She's still one of the best players in the WNBA right now, and she's coming back home to Chicago, and it's going to make them, if they wasn't already a contender, they're a contender now for sure. For sure. What you think about that, Anthony?
Man, I love it.
I swear.
My wife actually played AAU with her.
Oh, get out.
Yeah.
So you learn something every day.
My wife, my wife is excited. She wanted, she talking about season tickets and all that stuff. So, like you said, though, it's, you're bringing a veteran in, a veteran that really knows the game.
Championship pedigree experience.
With that experience, man. I mean, they can't help but help you.
Can't help but help. Darius, what you think?
I'm excited for the former MVP, being here back in Chicago. We have a legit team now. I think with her, it takes us over the top.
Absolutely.
Definitely a top 5 contender in the WNBA.
No doubt about it.
I'm excited for the Sky for the next 2 years.
Right.
I hope she stays and retires here.
Yeah.
And I hope it goes beyond basketball. I hope she helps change the pedigree of some of these young women in our city.
Absolutely.
Push them towards playing more basketball. Having the Sky actually relevant and a relevant team in Chicago. So I'm excited for Candace Parker. I'm happy she's here. I know we're all happy she's here.
Absolutely, no doubt about it.
I can't wait to see what she does with the team.
Yeah.
They need that veteran pedigree and also just media attention, everything. Absolutely. It just changes everything.
It's the first major free agent they've ever signed.
Yeah, wow. I'm excited for the Sky and see what they got next.
Absolutely, that's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, she's carried herself like a total professional her whole career. From Naperville, for the LA Sparks. Now she's a Chicago Sky. I mean, once again, it's something for young African-American women, all girls of all ages to look up, somebody to look up to. So, Candace, welcome home. We're looking forward to watching you play, darling, for sure. Home. Okay, we had a question from the audience. I believe it was from Geneva. Was it from Geneva Brown? All right, Geneva, how you doing, darling? And the question is, and I would definitely want to get y'all take on it. I'm going to give mine. Geneva wants to know, are the Bears going to get Deshaun Watson?
No.
All right. That's a 2-part answer for me. I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
But, I expect some feedback. Are they going to get him? No. Should they get him? Absolutely, yes. But we talking about the Bears. So we all know that's too much like right. They're not gonna get no Deshaun Watson. They're gonna do like they always do. They're gonna go shopping at Filene's basement, thinking they're gonna come out with some Carsons, and it ain't happening. And what you think?
I'm on the same page.
Yeah.
Man. I feel like them going to get Deshaun Watson to be like them saying we made a mistake. And they're not gonna say that.
They ain't gonna never admit it.
So, I don't see it happening.
No, Darius.
I got 2 parts to it as well.
Just 2?
One, like you said, D, I don't believe he's gonna come here. And 2, why would he want to come here? We had our chance to get him. We had the number 2 pick in his draft. He was clear-cut ready for us to come get him. We moved up in the draft, and we went with Mitchell Trubisky.
We moved up. Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat that last part.
I'm gonna rewind that back for you.
Rewind that tape.
In the draft of Deshaun Watson, it was 3 prospects. And Patrick Mahomes. It was 3 prospects at the top. Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, and that other guy. We chose the other guy.
And
I don't know.
And how did we choose him?
We moved up. We went from 4 to 2.
Okay, all right, Kroc Nation. Listen and see what he just said. We moved up to get bad.
We moved up to get
We moved up. We had 3 bites of an apple to get either Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson. And we moved up, which means Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson got drafted after Mitchell Trubisky.
After the 4th pick.
After the 4th pick.
The one we moved up from.
Right. So, did y'all ever see the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence?
Of course.
All right. Remember that character that can't get right? That's the Bears. So, Geneva, to answer your question, do we want him here? Absolutely. Is he coming? Absolutely not. We got my mad brother Jason Dawson that joined us. He back on the squad.
Yes, sir.
Jason, jump on in here, man. What you think about that question?
Oh, man, I mean, like you said, big bro, I wish we could get him. Everybody in Chicago wish we could get him.
Absolutely.
Wish we would have had him the first time around. I mean, your man has won, what? He went to 2
National
championship games?
National
Come on,
championship
man.
games.
One lost one.
Yeah.
And was a murderer in both of them, though.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
The tape was there.
the tape was there.
Tape was there.
For them to give him only a 15-minute pro day interview.
15 minutes.
That let you know what the state of the Bears is, you know? That let you know. I mean, I'm not gonna say too much, but we know.
Yeah.
We know what it is.
Yeah, because this is a family program,
Right.
And we in the church.
Right, we gonna keep it PC.
Hey, y'all like our new set? Check us out. We're in the Kroc gym. We got the Bulls banners and stuff there back there. I mean, that's
great.
what's up, y'all. Look at us.
Great.
I mean, talk about the PJ. Tell the peoples. Tell the peoples. Now look at us. This is a real sports show.
Yes, sir.
Hey, when we came back right.
Hard, yes.
We got a little bit of money.
We got a little bit of ducats.
Little sticky.
The stimulus
We
check
got them
came through.
stimulus checks.
Stimulus check.
We got them stimulus checks.
Little
Man, this
sticky
is
came
live,
through.
y'all. All right. So, Geneva, we hope we answered your question. And anybody else out there, Kroc Nation, y'all
Thanks
got
for
some
the question,
questions?
Ms. Geneva.
Thank
Thank
you for
you.
the question,
Thank you, Ms.
Geneva.
Geneva.
All right, now. So, we got a debate question. Actually, we got 2 of them. I'm going to start out with the first one since we still talking about the Bears. Might as well keep it going.
Yes, sir.
Jason, I'm going to go back to you. Do you think it's time, based on the ineptitude and the sheer mediocrity that we have witnessed since the Bears won the Super Bowl over 35 years ago? Over 35 years ago.
Sheesh.
I was 26 years old the last time the Bears won a Super Bowl. That being said,
I'm not trying to be like that, D.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to be like
Exactly,
that.
exactly.
You know, I got a platinum AARP card, bro.
Right.
I'm not trying to be like that.
My question is it time for Bears fans to walk away from this organization?
Short answer, yes. If you want a longer answer, we in Chicago get bogged down by mediocrity with all our sports teams.
Sure do.
And we live with it. We go to these games religiously.
Yep.
We
Pay
buy
all the
their
money.
merchandise.
Yep.
We are at concession stands. They won't understand our angst until their bottom line is hit.
Right.
So it's time to quit being a Bears fan. I'm gonna be a Colts fan. It's up the street. It's up the street. Indianapolis up the street.
It is up
I'm
the
gonna be a Colts
street.
fan. I don't want
It's
to be
up
a
the
Detroit
street.
Lions fan. You know
I
what I'm
hear
saying?
you. I hear you. Darius? And
Y'all
I'll
see
give
this
my
basket?
take afterwards.
This is what we call hanging on by a string.
Literally.
I'm hanging on by the string with the Chicago Bears.
Yes, sir.
I got maybe a year and a half left. We gotta start making some good decisions or I'm gonna just fall off. Because I can't take this no more.
Can't take it.
I'm not trying to be 40, 50 years down the line before
You
I
won't
see a
be like me.
championship. I don't want to see that.
I see it on your face.
I want to
big
be
bro.
able to celebrate the Super Bowl.
I can't help but wear it.
I want to be able to celebrate the Super Bowl in my lifetime. That'll be great. I was born in '89, so I've never seen it.
Oh, God.
I've never seen it. So, Bears fans, if it get to a point we might have to scale back and just, I don't know what they call quarantine the games.
Yeah,
Just don't even
yeah.
go.
Watch it from home. Just
Watch
watch
it
it
Watch
from
it from
home.
home.
And then I want to go one step further. Get a streaming service so that money won't go to the Bears.
I heard that.
Get a streaming service
Right.
and watch it from home.
Yeah, because most people don't react till you hurt their wallet.
You got to hurt their
All right?
pockets.
Okay, me personally, okay, those of you I hope you ain't been to prison, but if you have, you'll understand what I'm about to say.
Exactly.
I'm what you call institutionalized, all right, when it comes to the Bears. I'm almost 61 years old. I've been following the Bears literally all my life. I'm going back to the early mid-60s, all right? So I ain't got nowhere else to go. I'll be honest with y'all, Kroc Nation. You know, I could go up the street where the coach is, and all that, you know, or go down the road, you know, down there, you know, where the Falcons or somebody play.
Right.
I ain't got nowhere to go. So this is all I'm saying. I'm gonna always be a Bears fan, but I will understand those of you who decide enough is enough.
Yeah.
I will understand it. I get it. It ain't gonna be no, but once you leave, you can't come back. No, I understand. I'll keep the porch light on for you.
Thank you, sir.
But to me, it just seems like until we hit them, like y'all said, where it count the most, we gonna keep putting up with the Ryan Paces and Matt Nagy's of the world and all these other sorry coaches we done had,
ridiculous.
You know, and whatnot. So
It's ridiculous.
Maybe we get one of them black coaches. Maybe we get one of them black coaches.
If Bruce Arians let him
Lovie
go,
Smith?
if Bruce Arians let him go,
Yeah.
he ain't gonna let him go.
Yeah.
He good.
And we know we had a chance to get Bruce Arians.
We had a chance. We had a
We
chance.
just talked
And
about
we
that
got
earlier.
Mark Trestman
That's who we
instead.
picked. That's who we picked. Mark Trestman from Canada.
That tell y'all all we need to know. All right. Second debate question, and I definitely want to get on this one. And this just happened, I think, over the last couple of weeks. The NBA has not. Did I mention earlier that the pandemic is still going on? That, you know, COVID-19 ain't gone nowhere really yet? Okay. I just want to reiterate that for those who might not have heard the beginning of the show. The NBA now all of a sudden came up with this grandiose idea that they all of a sudden want to have an all-star game during a pandemic where they just came out of a bubble. What on earth do we need
In an open state as well.
Huh?
In an open state as
In
well.
an open state. Darius, talk to me. What on earth do we need an NBA All-Star game right now for?
We don't need it right now. The season just started.
The season just started.
Yep.
We're going to have an All-Star game in March.
It just started.
What?
Well, All-Stars. Everybody playing good. So it's like,
Yep.
who you going to choose?
Yep.
And then, like you said, D, it's still a pandemic. All those players are not vaccinated.
No.
All the people that's going to come is not vaccinated.
No.
And it's going to be in Atlanta.
No.
So, and they already been partying in Atlanta. So now you're going to have a All-Star game to promote more partying?
Come on, man.
That's
that would be the freak nigga of all freak niggas. trying to have an NBA All-Star game.
We're going to have an NBA All-Star with half the people vaccinated, half the people not.
Come on now.
But are you getting into the game? Can you go to the festivities?
I don't know.
It's an open state, yes.
Open state, I guess.
So Atlanta,
Georgia.
Atlanta Hawks.
I haven't been watching the Hawks.
Atlanta
I haven't been
Hawks.
watching the Hawks.
Atlanta Hawks have
They
people at the
people
sideline.
Yeah.
They have people on court side.
Because they had that woman that tried to go off on LeBron last week.
James.
Oh,
They
that's
had to
right.
check.
That's right. Karen,
Yeah.
courtside Karen did
Now,
try to go crazy.
So you want a bunch of them, you want a bunch of fans like that at the All-Star game in Atlanta.
With fresh COVID.
With fresh COVID. And now they got the Super COVID
The Super
that
COVID.
came out now.
24 cases from
Come
the
on
UK.
Now. Look
24
here.
cases
NBA, y'all need to rethink that.
Yeah.
I don't think that is a good idea.
Just name them, have a designation,
Exactly.
and that's it.
Just name them.
Even pay them that All-Star bonus.
Pay them that All-Star bonus or whatever.
But don't play a game.
Make an all, have an All-Star break.
Wait
Yeah.
till the end of the year.
Right.
And
But
leave.
Or not even do it.
you don't need no
You don't
game.
need no
It's not
game.
going to hurt us.
You need no game.
No.
You need no game.
No. If they decide to do that and the players decide to boycott that, I would be 100%
I
with
would
the
too.
players.
I would
And I
too.
don't,
That's just-
think money's scarce for the,
No,
for the NBA.
right,
so,
exactly. Come on, man.
yeah.
No,
You
you
know,
guys are right.
Come on, people got families and kids and whatnot, wives, you know, and
Yes.
everything. You know,
Yes.
Give them their 5 days off, let them
give
come
them,
back.
yeah.
And
you
be
can-
with their family.
Let them be with their families. You know, come on, man. I'm sorry, I just don't think that's a good idea.
And then, it's just, and not to cut you off, but as well as the rules that they have to abide by. So you're going to have them have an All-Star game, but they can't go anywhere. They can't be around people.
And that's why I asked about the festivities. And you know, the All-Star game it's more than just the game.
Absolutely. You just took the words right out
It's
my
an
mouth.
experience.
It's the experience.
And if the players themselves can't experience it, say that's the only time they make the All-Star team.
right.
You know what I'm
be
saying?
terrible.
It'll be the worst. It'll be the worst thing ever. So you have to understand, like Darius and Daryl have said repeatedly,
Okay.
it's still a pandemic. We cannot act like we normally would act. We cannot function how we normally would function.
No.
That's it.
No.
Let's wait till this is over with.
Right.
Please.
Please. I mean, you know, I don't want COVID-21 kicking up in here, you know, while we trying to play an all-star game.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
21 and 22 at the door.
22, right? That's what I'm saying, man. Come on, y'all.
Ridiculous.
Adam Silver, hey, man, you the Michael Corleone of the family now. Because, you know, Vito, our man David Stern, you know, he up there in that basketball cloud up high.
Real talk.
So Adam Silver, you do the right thing, man. You know, you don't need this.
We don't need
do not need this.
Cut it out.
All right. We're going to stick with the NBA. We're gonna bring it back local. We're going to talk about our boy Derrick Rose.
Hey.
Derrick Rose and just reunited with Tom Thibodeau with the Knicks. All right? Now,
I like it.
Let me just say before I'm going to go to my man Jason and we're going to bounce back my man Derrick. Let me say this. Since Derrick been gone from the Bulls, let's see. How many good point guards have we had?
Reach.
Let me think. I don't know. None.
0. Not a 1.
Jason, talk to me.
You know what? On that note, I'm glad you brought that up, big brother. We had one. We set him on the bench. And now he became an all-star with the Nets. His name is Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't know what the Bulls brass was looking at, the old Bulls brass.
The old Bulls brass.
Because we have it's some new sheriffs in town.
Yeah, new sheriff in town.
And we're doing pretty good. Arturis knows what he's doing. It seems like Eversley knows what he's doing. But I don't get it. I don't get it. We are a point guard city.
Yes.
And we don't even like our own.
No.
And like you said, since Derrick Rose, we have had nobody. We've had a revolving door of people just audition for the role.
Audition, that's a good word, audition.
So
audition.
I don't know, I don't get it, but I think Arturis and them and Eversley,
they're going to get it right. We got to give
them time.
I agree. I like what Arturis is trying to do, what Billy Donovan is trying to do.
Yes,
of course, now the injury thing is still happening with Laurie Marketing, Wendell Carter Jr. again. And Otto Porter Jr., I don't know what the Darius talk to me.
So to piggyback off what y'all was saying, I do agree with the new regime that we do have. But I think that regime is starting to notice that some of the players we got aren't the players that they expect.
No.
They're very injury prone, especially Laurie Marketing, very injury prone.
I was finna bring
Wendell Carter, I don't think he's played a consistent 30, 40 games in the season.
Fortune. Okay. Reginald Fortune.
As far as consistently every day playing night to night. And this is what you're gonna have. This is what you need. You need your top players. You need Wendell Carter. You need your Laurie Markins. You're gonna have bad losses like the loss the other night to Washington.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was horrible.
I mean, those are the games that we need. If we want to be a playoff team this year, which I think the Bulls do have a playoff team, it's a possibility.
Yes, sir.
Because they got a real coach now.
Yes,
the players have to be able to play. And I think the front office is starting to see that the players that we have might not be the players that part of the last regime.
Right.
We just got to weed them out.
Right, just got to weed them out, and it takes time.
We are on the up, but right now we still struggling. Like I said, that bad loss against Washington the other day really hurt us.
That Portland loss about a week and a half.
That's another loss that hurt us.
That cut my heart, Jack.
Yeah, that put
a couple losses back. That's back-to-back close losses that we don't need.
Those are games we need. We
those
should win. They're winnable games.
Winnable games. I agree.
We need those winnable games in order for us to make the playoffs. I mean, tonight they play against the Pelicans and see what they do. I think they're going to beat the Pelicans, and be honest. Pelicans are coming off a back-to-back.
And Zion has been on the tear, though. He's been
Zion has been on the tear. He has.
Young can't stick him tonight.
21 points in 3 games. Averaging 21 in the past 3 games.
Woo!
So I think they're going to bring it tonight, but I think them playing last night and playing a good team last night helped a lot. It's going to help us with the win tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
I do too, yeah.
I think that bad loss is still in our mouths, that bad taste is in our mouth from Washington.
Oh, yeah.
So I think Zach comes out and has a good game today.
Zach might get 50.
He might get 40 to 50 today.
Zach gonna ball tonight.
He gonna ball tonight.
Okay. All right, we got another question from the audience. I think brother Reginald Fortune, I believe that's his name.
Okay.
And Reggie, your question is, and I was gonna actually bring this to our next topic, so good timing, brother Reggie. How are the Cubs and the Sox going to do this season? Jason, I'm gonna start with you, and I'll finish it off last.
All right. And y'all
Cubs
know,
and Sox.
You guys know my affiliation goes hard with the Sox.
Yes.
We are looking like a championship team.
I swear.
The moves we made, the clothes that we have, the bullpen that we have is like the best in baseball.
Yeah.
The hitters that we have. We brought back Adam Eaton. That was kind of questionable, but he's a great right fielder.
Yeah.
And that's what
he gets on base.
And he gets on base. He's going to hit more than Mazzaro did.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I mean, me and you can go out there right now and hit.
You ain't lying.
Me, you, and Darius ain't better than Mazzaro right now.
You ain't lying. You ain't never lied there. You ain't never lied there.
But I think the Sox have a great chance of winning a championship. On the Cubs side, I don't know what they're doing. It seems like they're just giving up. I guess it's rebuild. It's rebuild.
A fire sale on the north side.
It's a fire sale. It's ridiculous because they still had young talent that won.
Yeah.
They had players that won. It's like after Theo left, they said, forget it, we're done.
Right, yeah.
So, I don't think the Cubs are going to do too well, but the Sox, sky's the limit for the Sox.
Okay. Darius?
I'm piggyback, same thing. I'm thinking Cubs, we really don't know right now. They're in a little bit of limbo. You know, gonna be making some trades, getting rid of some people, letting people go. Yeah. Schwarber's finally gone. I think he's been leaving for like 3-4 years. So he's finally gone.
He has been leaving for like 3 years.
But the White Sox, man, I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm upset we didn't get Marcell Ozuna.
I'm one of those.
I really wanted us to sign Marcell Ozuna. I thought that would have took us over the top. That would have made us a championship contender for sure.
I totally agree with you.
Without a doubt. I think he was the last piece that we needed or we could have used. I was eyeing him before the season even ended.
Yes,
when they say he was a free agent,
right.
I'm like, we got to go out to Marcell.
Him and the closer. We tried to get him during the season last year.
Yep. Him and the closer. We did close on the closer.
Yes, sir. Liam.
We got our number 3 pitcher with Lynn.
Yes.
We definitely picked up a better pitcher with Lynn.
That was a sweet move there.
That was a sweet move.
I'm excited for the White Sox. I'm excited.
I really am.
Yes.
Coming out of the pandemic, hope we can go to some of these games next year.
Please.
Yep.
Hopefully we still get the same deals we did with the White Sox as far as those tickets. But I'm excited for the White Sox. I'm excited for the South Side. I think we got a 2005, 2006 look in us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, when I look at the White Sox on paper,
yes,
and really the only team that I can see right now that's better than them on paper are the Dodgers.
That's it.
Who just went out and signed Trevor Bauer. So,
and
you
not
got
gonna
Trevor
talk about
Bauer,
that.
Clayton Kershaw. I mean,
Rich get richer.
The rich get richer.
The rich get richer.
And they the World Series champions.
Clayton Kershaw and
Trevor Bauer. Come on now.
Woo!
You know, so.
They got to replace Kershaw, though. Kershaw getting old.
Yeah, he's getting up there. But the White Sox look good.
They do
I mean, from top to bottom, especially their lineup, man. There's not an easy out.
I don't see an
Not
out.
one.
I don't see you have nowhere in that lineup.
I don't see an out.
And that's something we struggled with in the past.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
struggled with that in the past.
Absolutely.
Especially
No
our
doubt
8-9 hitters.
Absolutely.
Even going back to IVCL at 5th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was an easy out.
Yes. I mean, they are loaded top. I mean, you got Nick Madrigal,
Woo.
who's probably going to be back 9th. And this boy can put the bat on the
on.
ball. He don't strike out
At all. He went at all, at any
all.
level.
This boy puts the ball in play.
Yes.
And that's your 9th hitter.
Your 9th hitter.
So
essentially, your number. What's going to happen with that lineup will turn
I
over.
already know where you're
He's
going.
going to be the leadoff hitter.
Absolutely.
Tim Anderson coming second.
Absolutely.
It's just more thunder behind each other.
Absolutely. No
Yes,
doubt
sir.
about it. And then you look at the pitching staff. They addressed the 2 biggest needs. They needed a number 3 starter,
Yes, sir.
which they got in Lance Lynn.
Yes, sir.
And then they went out and got Liam Hendricks. They got the best closer
in the game.
baseball.
Best closer in the game.
No doubt about it. They did everything they had to do. So, as far as the Cubs, I see our crack production staff. I'm hearing some song that
I can't hear it. I hear too much dribbling.
I never liked this
I
song.
never liked the song either.
Yeah, it reminds me of what was that song? Don't worry, be happy.
Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah, Bobby McFerrin. I even like that song better than this Cub.
What is that
go
dribble?
Cub, go,
Yeah,
whatever
what is that
they
Cub
trying
dribble?
to play back there.
What is that
But
Cub
speaking of the
dribble?
Cubs, I'm with my man Jason today. I don't know what the Cubs are doing.
Yeah.
They ain't trying to win. That's clear.
That's for sure.
They ain't trying to win. So if the mantra was we finna save some dollars and we just gonna make money off of our loyal fans who ain't gonna never go nowhere
Ever.
then mission accomplished.
Yes. Yes.
But they gave away Yu Darvish.
Gave him away after having a tremendous, the
I
best
mean,
season.
he was number 2 in Cy Young.
Jeez.
And you literally gave him away for a 12-inch Subway and one of them cookies. Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
That's a $6 value.
That's a $6 value meal, man. Y'all gave that cat away, man.
That's funny, dude.
You know, come on. Kyle Schwarber, let him,
Let
like
him
Darius say, he been leaving for 3 years. He's finally gone.
Finally gone.
Finally gone. My man John Lester, he gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Albert Almora, he didn't just sign with the Mets.
Yeah. They bet in the future. They let the future go away.
They let the future.
Yeah. We got Rizzo.
And they got KB, but
nah, he gone.
Oh, he gone.
I'm glad you brought it. I don't see KB being there by opening day.
No, I don't either.
Or if he is, he'll be gone sometime during the season. Probably by the All-Star break.
Maybe not first month.
Yeah, I don't see KB
it'll be
sticking
mystery.
with him.
It'll be mystery injury.
Yeah,
for
it'll be
KB.
some kind of mystery injury. They let Jose Quintana go. They just said
they done.
bump it. So, I mean, as far as the Cubs, hey, to answer your question, Brother Reggie.
They back to the Cubs.
Yeah, they back to being the Cubs.
They back to being the Cubs.
So I hope y'all kept them 2016 posters and pennants and banners and all that stuff.
They back
because that's the last one y'all gonna probably see.
And that's funny because the Cubs are baby bears.
That's what I was just gonna compare them to. Right. The Cubs are baby bears, and that's how they gonna be, just like the Bears, where 35 years later, you still talking about 2016.
2016, we had a year.
I'm sorry, but that's just the way it's looked.
That's crazy.
That's the way it's looked.
That's
all
crazy.
right, since we talked, we might as well finish on those sports. We're going to talk about some hockey. I got on a Black Hawk jersey.
They won last night.
Yeah, Black Hawk won last night.
Beat Dallas last night.
Yeah, they beat Dallas in the OT the second time they did it this
and the
week.
Stars got game.
I tell y'all what now. Once again, I've been following Black Hawks. I'm the Pitt Martin, Darcy Rhoda, Bobby Hub, JP Bordelot, Chris Boyle. I can go down the line. I named Black Hawks. I've been following Black Hawks way back in the day now.
Yes, sir.
They started out as raggedy as you could start out this season.
Yes.
They had gave up like 15 goals in like 3 games versus scoring like 5.
Yes.
But I got to give credit where credit is due.
They picked it up.
Over the last, 10 games or so?
Yes, sir, they picked it up.
They didn't really pick it up, man. They didn't got a point. Even in games they've lost, they've gotten at least a point.
And that's the important thing of hockey.
Yes.
Get at least a point.
And this goalie, Kevin Lankinen, that's his name?
Yep.
This young boy can play.
That's why
he's making them Corey Crawford, Ed Belfour
across the goal. Yes,
man.
Eddie Belfour.
You
That was
know,
my
back
man.
Eddie Belfour, Dominic Hasek, when he was with us before he went to Buffalo.
Yes.
No, he making them kind of stops, man. What you think, Darius?
I mean, like I said, last night, good game, good win last night against Dallas. They are up on the up. I want to say it's coming into the season, and as well as getting adjusted to, goal of the coaches for the year, what they want to accomplish for the year. Everybody finding their role.
Everybody finding it, accepting their role. Okay, what you think, Jay?
And to piggyback off what Darius said, I'm glad he said that. We have what people don't understand is we actually have one of the youngest teams in the league.
Yes, we do.
Like the turnover was crazy.
Yes.
So those 10 games were get to know you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see where you fit in
Absolutely.
this puzzle. So I see good things happening with the Black Stars going forward. I mean, Black Hawks going forward.
And don't forget, we missing Kirby Doc.
Yep.
We missing Jonathan Taves.
Taves ain't played what?
At all.
At all.
He got some mystery illness.
Yep.
I mean, so they limped into this season.
Yes, sir.
And like you said, we if not the youngest, we one of the youngest teams in the NHL.
Yes, sir.
We got a young coach.
Yes, sir.
And it's looking like these kids who've been down in Rockford.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
with him, with Colleton.
With Colleton, because Colleton was Rockford's coach. So basically, he's just, then brought them up a level, including himself.
Yes, sir.
It's still early, so we ain't finna, get crazy, Black Hawk fans. But you gotta give credit where credit is due. So far, they looking pretty decent. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Stan Bowman might do.
Yeah.
Maybe make a couple of moves there.
He does. He does.
Yeah. And our backup goalie, Subban.
I like it. Oh, yeah.
Hey, we got a nice 1-2 combo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Going on the goalie tip, but we all know. I don't care how good your team is. If you ain't got no net minder,
I swear you're done.
You done.
And you need 2 of them.
And you can score as many goals as you want, but they can go back and score right back.
Absolutely. You need 2 of them.
Yep.
So I like what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah,
at least lately.
Yeah, I do too.
And we'll see what happens.
Yes, sir.
All right. Kroc Nation, what can I tell you? We've been gone a long time.
We pushed the hour show today.
Great to be back.
We thank you all for supporting us like you did last year.
Yes.
We thank you all for your continued support now.
Yes.
We're not gonna be, we're gonna keep this going like we did before.
Right.
So, ain't gonna be no more long hiatuses like that, But, without you, obviously there would be no us. And any closing words, Darius, Jason, before we?
Happy to be back.
You pushed the hour show.
Yeah, we did an hour show, y'all.
Yes.
Today.
That was fun.
Proud of that.
That was fun.
Happy to be back. See y'all.
Absolutely.
See y'all come around, shoot around.
Yeah, this is live TV, y'all.
Live right now.
Live.
These aren't actors.
They are not. Because they definitely ain't getting paid.
They definitely ain't getting paid.
Kroc Nation, any kids out there looking for a golf set, come check us out. We got golf sets for sale. That same one, Torres Edge golf set. Come check us out.
Very low price.
And Jason, any parting shots before you go, and then I'll go.
Just want to say what's up to the Kroc Nation. Thank you guys for tuning in, sticking with us. A lot of y'all asked about us, and we're coming back. And you see, we're back.
We're back.
I want to say what's up to our production staff, Bradley
Thank
Baker,
our production staff.
Janelle Mason,
Yeah.
TJ. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this.
Without question.
Alden, yep.
Yes, sir. Our girl Jackie.
I guess Anthony Newell, Jackie Foster, as always. Yes.
Yeah. I just want to say personally, it's been, I guess, about a year now since COVID is,
become our new
taking
normal.
over and become our new normal. And I just want to thank the man up high for allowing us all to still be here, number one, and allow you all to, to be here. And we've lost a lot of people. We've lost some good people.
Yes, we have.
So we definitely want to give a heavily shout out to all those that we have lost tragically, whether it was COVID or whether it was other acts that were taking place last year with the insurrections and the violence in the streets and everything like that. But we just want to say, look, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We thank you for supporting us. And we're going to continue to try to give you a good show, a good product, and keep you up to date on all the latest and greatest news that's going on, definitely in sports and even sometimes in the news in general.
Yes.
We also, how could we not thank, our majors, Majors John and Johanna Poop, for allowing us this vehicle, allowing us this avenue, giving us a chance to be able to do this. We thank the Salvation Army Ranger on Kroc Center. We thank all of our patrons and those of y'all. We're still under some COVID restrictions and protocol, but things are loosening up a little bit. Right now we're members only, but now's the time to come in, get your membership. I'm no doctor, but COVID's probably gonna be around a little while. So come on in and get your membership, especially for those of you that be coming here 8, 9, 12 times a week.
Yeah.
You done already bought 2, 3 memberships. They're gonna get you a monthly membership. Do the math. 2 + 2 is 4, baby. Carry the 1. Get them memberships, dog. Come on. Cause we're gonna open it up as much as we can. And we're gonna keep it safe.
Yes.
I want to thank our maintenance crew because they be on it.
They do.
They be on it. I be standing somewhere and you gotta move, dog. Because they gotta mop and sanitize and everything. So hey, once again in closing, we just want to say, thank you, and it's good to be back. And please keep watching us.
Yes.
And we're going to keep bringing you the best that we got. All right?
Yes.
So, Kroc Nation, all we can say is, remember, all good things can only be done through Christ.
Yes, sir.
So keep that in mind. And when you're out there, as cold as I don't know what, so bundle up. You got these carjackings and everything going on. I don't know what's up with that.
Keep your head on the swivel,
but
y'all,
keep
please.
your head on the swivel. Watch your surroundings. And be smart. And you know what? If you ain't got to go nowhere, don't go nowhere.
Thank you.
Don't chill. It's cold out there. You ain't got to be. You're at the house chilling. Stock up on your food and everything on the weekend, and just watch the games and whatnot, and just chill and be safe.
That's all you
all
do.
right. So God bless you all. Peace. We love you. We'll see you next time. Y'all take care, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, good job, Dale. Yes.